Oh, a Reno.
Yeah, I think. Oh, it actually says Arena. It doesn't say Ano. If it's a Reno, then fucking guess what?
It's
He's
Pikachu.
the best, and we should. He's gonna. He gets starbound just because he's the best. That's how that works.
I don't know if there's is that person named that in the chat too.
Probably not. So.
You know what this is? Oh my god, you guys! There are mines on the walls. You know what we are playing right now? We are playing the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles NES shitty underwater mine thing, bomb diffusing thing. Oh my god!
It explains everything.
Seaweed-looking things and stuff.
Hold on a second. Oh,
yep. Gotta breathe.
You guys don't know this whole level caused me so much trouble as a kid.
Me too.
I'm having an anxiety attack right now, you guys.
Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
Look at those amazing water reflections.
Apparently,
just calm yourself.
Apparently, I'm on the toilet. Called it. Oh my god.
Fuck.
I sort of want to just let Spock drown. Like, not out of any hurt for him.
No, you're being.
Oh man,
being kind to him, if anything.
Have you guys ever seen? Do you guys know Ululilia?
What did you just say?
What are those words?
Ululilia is.
Yes.
Is it Ululilia?
No.
Ululilia?
It might be Ululilia. They would know who I meant. He does the. He's an internet.
He does things.
He's an internet.
Yeah. Listen, he might be an internet.
One of those internets.
He's one of those internets. He's, one of those guys who's a little eccentric on the internet, and
yeah, I know all about that.
No, he's way more eccentric than you, Dylan. Don't worry.
Oh no, yeah, that's true.
But one of the things I found that he recorded once was.
Oh, you guys, hold on. Look at this. I can't move. I can't turn around. I'm gonna drown like this.
Are you a shark? God. Can you only be moving forward?
I can't.
You can only be moving forward, by the way. That is actually true.
Oh, what? Okay, now he unlatched finally. Get some fucking oxygen, you asshole. Okay. Oh. Anyway, sorry.
Right, the La Lay Low. Right, that's who I'm talking about. Ululilia. One of the videos that I've seen him make is a video.
You watched him make a video.
Ways.
Like you
it's stood
behind him.
Yeah, I was in wherever, North Dakota or wherever he's from. Anyway, he's a video of all.
If this guy is interesting and eccentric, he's not from fucking North Dakota.
No, he is. He is from the middle of nowhere.
Also, you visit someone in the U.S. and you don't visit like Phil.
Well, no, because he doesn't record rad videos of all the different ways you can drown Tails in Sonic 2.
Oh, God.
What?
I didn't realize that was him.
Yeah, that was him. He has a video that's just like minutes long of all the ways you can make Tails drown, which is.
Oh God.
So, Dylan, you reminded me of him. Yeah, I don't know if Kyle knows that, but he should.
And you mean in real life, right?
Right. The name of that video is 5 Cases of Drowning Tails in Sonic 2, which is...
I like the name. That sounds like a
Drowning Tails
academic paper.
Oh my God, don't die,
Drowning
Spock.
Tails is my top favorite thing to do in Sonic, and it has kept me at the game for more than twice as long as every other reason combined, including debug. Oh, he's the best. I'm reading this in chat, just because, thinking about drowning.
And I have drowned to death.
Spock, I need you.
I just found all the ways you can drown Spock in Star Trek.
Is it one? Is it by holding him underwater?
He doesn't actually move at all.
Still
and then,
oh, there you go.
Yeah. It took me...
Phil, why don't you die when you're dying now? Like, at the beginning of the game, when you were down on your like, crawl from being damaged, sometimes you would just die. But now you don't?
It's hard to tell. Sometimes, yeah, you just die, and sometimes you just don't die, and they haven't really explained... Oh, God. So I should not go down the way you just went down, then?
Don't go down that way.
Oh, there's a little ledge there. Isn't there?
Not
I'm, like,
really.
trying to... So I can't, like, drop myself onto that ledge.
I mean, you can
Crab
try.
walk.
Alright, I'm gonna try.
I was thinking you could swing.
I dropped onto the ledge, Phil. This was fine.
I tried. I don't know. It didn't work for me.
Phil, you need to prance more.
There you go. Good
Can
prance.
you prance for the people?
Phil, I want you to prance. Yeah,
Phil, I want you to
Yeah.
prance. Yeah, you gotta say it like that.
I need you to prance.
There we go. As if you were Solid Snake, but not David Hayter.
Prance.
Because David Hayter isn't Solid Snake anymore, guys.
I don't want to live in this world.
But that's not related to the David Hayter thing. It's all about what we're making you do right now.
Yeah.
Ew.
Yes?
Oh, that was like so cool.
It was like, yeah, gross, like alien bug asses. That's pretty awesome. You can scan those alien bugs for 100 experience points, Phil.
I tried. You blew up the one I was trying to scan.
Well, maybe you should scan a little bit faster. They're called
Yeah.
Gorpians, in case you were wondering.
Great.
You
Oh,
got
good.
From the
Zorchi.
Gorn planet. It's like scorpions from the Gorn planet.
Right.
As
We're
Protox
so-
splits out, they are plant butt monsters.
You notice that the name of this planet
That's
is
new.
Gorn Planet? Like,
Gorn
that's what
planet,
they-
yes.
Hey guys, could you take this seriously, please? Thanks.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
sorry, I'll try better. Did you guys notice that the
My
name
dread
of
steak.
it is Gorn Planet? That's
Oh.
that's
That's
serious.
fascinating.
Alright, still can't see a damn thing. We should use our
Uh,
tricords to locate
I mean, I wonder why they would name it something like that.
It's because it's the planet that the Gorn are from.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, this is Titan AE. What they're playing right now.
Was there a
Was
Titan
there?
video game?
I was just gonna ask that.
No.
So,
I don't think
Should have
so.
been.
there should have been,
Unless there was like a Game Boy game.
or like a Flash game on
Like a
the
GBA game,
website.
maybe?
Hold on, let me check this Titan AE Google page that I've had open for the last 20 minutes.
Oh my god,
What are you
these
doing?
things.
Man, yeah, there was a canceled Titan AE game.
It was
And they-
almost restored, apparently. It looks really dumb.
It looks really dumb.
Well, that I
I
don't
don't
believe.
see
That's the part where you
Oh,
lose.
I love nerds because we. Alright, I hate nerds, is really what I mean.
What are
There
you
we
trying
go.
to say right
Because-
now?
This game looks bad.
Oh.
Well,
I'm
it's a
saying
movie
this Titan
game.
AE game.
Oh, that avatar looks disgusting.
It's a space
Does
movie
it
game.
look more disgusting than what we're playing right now?
Yeah.
That
Yeah,
seems
pretty
hard
much.
to believe.
It makes
Is
this
it
game
like-
look like a
No,
Dreamcast
it's
game.
pretty bad, man.
How does it compare
But
to
like
the
somebody
Space
spent a
Jam
lot of time trying to.
Yo, Space Jam is pretty good.
This is some hot garbage.
Uh,
Do you
so we
wanna
mentioned
jam?
it in the last stream, but
You want to slam?
I think what kind of shines about the Star Trek game is the environments.
Definitely.
Like-
certainly.
I don't know, like
They're all
they,
very
they
unique
seem
and
pretty
varied.
all right. Yeah. I mean, you
Are
don't.
you being serious, or because I was?
I'm being super
sarcastic.
serious here,
Uh,
actually.
John, most of the environments have been fucking spaceship long
And
hallways.
like mostly the same spaceship room, also. Like,
Was it?
Just with different.
Maybe I'm like only
equipment.
half paying attention. Cause
I mean, that's true.
I'm
That's
saying
impossible,
previous.
'cause
to
I'm
this.
only half paying attention.
okay. You should be half drunk by now, sir.
Let me tell you, I wish I was.
Ambisagris says I have to respect any game that does the Metroid Prime scan thing. The problem is, like most things in this
No, it
game,
doesn't.
they don't nearly go all the way. It's
Right.
literally you can only scan like such a small handful of things.
Hey,
That
Phil, there's more swimming.
there's
Phil,
so
why are
little
you guys doing a first-person segment? What's
They're
happening? Okay.
Let's swim more. That's fun.
That was rewarding.
Oh.
I recall in the Giant Bomb Quick Look, they pointed out that there's all these like little audio log type devices scattered around, and they don't do anything. You can't scan them. There's no like. It looks like they were trying to implant lore at some point, and then just no.
There are actual audio logs.
There's little
That's-
cell phone things you can scan that are actual
Oh, they're
audio
also
logs.
audio logs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Check out the donor. Someone points out.
Prancing
Nicole.
Oh, Prancing
Prancing
Phil.
Phil.
No.
I'm just glad that there's not like a Dylan Sucks at Games that is like donated yet.
Phil, why would you even say that?
Because, well, that's actually was my donation name.
wait.
I reserved it already, so.
What the fuck is that thing?
Well, what?
That's a
Don't worry,
game.
happened?
don't worry, guys. I'll scan it.
Why is there a Varen here?
Phil, it put me like literally back at the beginning before we got in the water just now.
Oh,
Nailed it.
Are you like ahead of where we were? Because I am back at where we were suddenly.
Dagobah is really gross this time of year.
It's awful.
Oh boy.
Thanks, Gene.
Great.
Got it.
For
Okay, I had to
those,
show Pokemon, so
for anybody who's new to the chat or just tuning in right now, this is called Good Game. Not what we're playing. The event that we're doing. We're playing a bad game right now. But we're raising money for the Boston's One Fund, which is money that will go towards victims of the Boston Marathon bombing. So if you have any money to give, please feel free to do so. Otherwise, just sit back, enjoy this beautiful torture that we're putting ourselves through for your sake.
Yep.
Oh God. We've killed so many of these things. What?
You can scan them.
Yeah, I'm gonna scan them right now.
They're called dogs. I feel like shit now.
We just murdered a pack of dogs.
Shooting dogs. Oh, they're all sleeping.
Yeah, they're very tired now.
to be fair, they're much closer to Power
What?
Rangers style
Hold on.
putties than to dogs.
Amos Sagers in the chat room says, "Here's everything I know about this game. 1, it's apparently not good. 2, there's a bug where if you walk up to someone with your scanner out, sometimes their head gets really huge." Yeah, we're trying that immediately.
Yeah, what?
This is awesome.
Oh, what?
Whoa! Holy shit, it works. Come at me from behind. Like, whoa, wow.
Don't say it like that. Okay.
Okay, it just worked on you, like your head jug.
Let me-
like,
let me-
filled the entire screen.
Let me try again.
What are you talking about?
Dylan, can you make it
Dylan.
happen again and take a screenshot?
Dylan, you need to hold
Just
still.
take a screenshot of my Xbox 360? I don't think that works.
I don't care. I don't care anymore. I lost interest.
It's pretty awesome. Like, I was walking up behind you, and all of a sudden, like, your head just became the entire screen.
It's just the-
It's a beautiful artistic representation of my ego.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love that if all the viewers had were the images of the game screen, then what was just happening was Kirk and Spock were like, "Hey, take a picture of these dead dogs. Take a picture of me." And Spock was like,
we just killed these. Yeah, we just killed these dogs. Take a picture of me.
Hashtag YOLO.
I gotta get this up on Instagram, man, right away.
Oh, use that Valencia filter. I think it'll really capture this place.
Where am I?
Hashtag selfies says over optimistic.
Where are we going? Where am I?
I'm following you. Oh.
This is like backwards, but it's where the thing. I don't.
Ah! Ambassadors just
Oh shit! Let me click on that
super
It's
good.
amazing.
and pull it up.
You need to get this to work, Phil. It's so
No, I'm
important.
gonna show it off on the. Oh
Whoa.
my god!
This isn't quite how it worked for me. Holy shit, that's awesome.
I just dropped my controller. I don't even give a fuck anymore. I want to make this happen. That's our new goal.
That's our new goal.
Oh god! Whoa,
I pushed you off the thing.
dick. Let's get back to where we were before, because there's a lot of open space, and let's work on this.
Let's work on the important parts of Star Trek 06.
That's so good. Thank you for sharing that, Emma Sagers. That is perfect.
Star Trek.
That is the only thing keeping me going right now. Okay, did I miss, like, maybe there's a passage underwater that I missed? Because it's pointing me back towards the water.
All paths lead towards the water, Phil.
Fuck. I think, you know what I think it is I feel like our,
Is
Our
Kirk's
things just
animation
reset.
same as Spock's, where he doesn't actually move his hands and just his legs wiggle back and forth?
No, my hands are moving.
Oh, Spock's hands aren't moving.
Are you saying that Spock swims like a little fish?
He swims like, yeah.
Sounds like you're describing a little fish swimming. Sounds adorable.
Yeah,
He
but
never learned how to swim.
Kirk
Really?
just swims like a person. It's boring.
It's pretty adorable. I'm not gonna lie.
Janine with the human hatred,
yeah,
as usual.
As
This is
usual,
why I
it's
never-
my agenda.
so I never
Flagrant
invite you-
anti-humanism.
This is why I never invite you to our Cerberus meetings. Also, I'm a space racist, you guys. By the way,
Are you just trying to? Were you trying to make my head big instead of fighting that guy?
He's just not cool with killing dogs anymore. That's on you. Oh, that's...
Okay, don't. Stand
It's a
still.
Giganox.
Stand still.
It's disgusting.
How do I?
Scan him.
Maybe I should be
Well,
like.
that's-
Maybe I should be boosting your shields as I move forward.
You have to point it at his head.
It kind of like auto targets.
Oh.
Well,
At least auto target's down. What's up with that, Kirk?
I don't want to talk about it right now.
He's up here.
This really is the important thing in this game.
maybe there's a secret technique to this.
You guys do some research.
Star Trek head glitch.
No, I tried looking it up. I didn't find anything.
Just search Star Trek head. I'm sure you won't find anything.
Yep. that sounds right.
Yep.
Maybe
Looking
you should
that
try
up.
searching Star Trek 06.
McCoy, how are you progressing on an antidote to the Gorn venom?
Yeah, nothing bad for Star Trek head, actually.
That's because Star Trek is filled with people with fucking weird ass heads. Like that's
Yeah.
like the Star Trek
That's
thing
true.
is. Look at all these weird heads.
We need new alien species. Let's put some plasticine on their head.
Right.
Done.
Everyone looks like people.
Yeah, not enough crazy Hanar style.
I mean, there's people talk about that. If you want answers to that, it's on the internet. But those people are the worst.
Wait,
Yep.
what?
P Diddy Man, this is Assassin's Creed. This is the Assassin's Creed 4.
Assassin's
so
Creed
I think-
5, they went into a really weird direction.
It's really early build, but we think it looks pretty good.
Assassin's Creed Gorn Planet.
We're not ready to talk about all the features yet. We're not talking multiplayer at this point.
Right. but you can see our co-op, so
What no wait, Janine, what were you talking about? Something weird internet shit?
The reason that I've heard that there aren't a lot of like super fucked up looking aliens, other than like sometimes you just run into a sentient cloud of energy or whatever,
right.
is that like you're dealing with people that are on more or less the same kind of planet as you, and theoretically those would create more or less the same kind of thing, and
Makes sense.
that's sort of the thing.
The thing
Well,
with the thing.
But it's just a
Voyager sort of
justification for
fucks
the
that all
makeup.
up.
It's just like a justification for the makeup. But
Entirely.
Really.
Yeah.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh god, what the heck happened?
Don't worry, you'll be fine. I'm sure you'll be fine. I'll just I'll move on ahead, okay?
I think.
I need you to boost me up.
Need a hand here, Spock.
Could you boost me up?
What?
Hey Dylan, could you boost me up?
Yeah, hold
Need
on a
boost.
minute. I'm gonna. Yeah. Sure. I'll be right there.
Give me a boost.
Hayato Zet says, I went to sleep and when I woke up this game is still being played. There was a long break where there was none of this game. So
Yeah.
you literally just slept right through everything that wasn't this game.
You missed the good
Congratulations.
parts.
Oh my god.
Give me a hand.
You missed all the
Oh,
Zord
people
thing
are
in the
talking about
chat.
waffles.
Yeah, I would
You-
fucking kill
You
a
missed
waffle right
Star
now.
Trek the game.
Could you guys give me some waffles? Thanks.
Oh, let's not have this talk. I want to go get
I
waffles.
might
so
make
bad.
waffles after this.
Oh,
So do you like
I'm gonna
compared to
fight
this
you.
waffles? you
Make
like,
waffles
oh my
and immediately
god.
sleep.
Dylan, what did you do?
I didn't magnetize as well as I thought I was to that
Well,
ledge.
could you give me a boost? Could you?
Give me a boost.
Unknown 450 says you're not awake. This is your nightmare.
I feel like it's true for me as well.
JKP in the chat room says chicken and waffles. That's
Don't say those things.
Oh, I want some chicken and waffles real bad now.
Oh man.
Goliath says Luftwaffe. And I'm pretty sure that's the next. That's the Vlambeer game that's coming out, right? It's a casual cooking game.
Nah, I already made it.
Hey Dylan, could you give me a boost?
Give me a hand.
Sure.
Give me a hand, Spock.
Which hand?
Like, any of them at this
The
point.
business one.
The business hand.
The business hand.
I'm on the toilet. Says there's a chicken and waffles delivery place in San Francisco.
Holy crap.
We need to talk about this right now.
BRB. Gotta get my soul food.
Oh. Actually, I probably couldn't handle that. That would be a super bad idea.
Like the worst idea.
Before I have like another 9 hours to stream.
I believe it is possible.
We've got backups.
Do we?
Fall asleep. Sure.
Yeah,
Sure.
Does the backup is fall asleep?
Yep.
Alright. Seems fair.
What am I? Okay, first off, you need to die.
I don't. Phil, please don't. My self-esteem is low enough already.
Man, there's this thing that like some restaurants in Amsterdam do where it's like pancakes, but they're like savory, and they put like ham and cheese and shit all up in the pancakes.
Right now.
It's so good.
Why is this not happening in my stomach right now?
Oh, good, some platforming stuff. Let's get this done.
Oh, I can't wait.
They're really killing it with this section. They're really killing it.
I'd rather just like keep platforming in Guild Wars. Oh.
And the Sager says we're making him so hungry. The Guild Wars platforming was fine. It was really hard, but it was like I felt like I had control over what I was doing at least.
Like I just kind of jump and hold that I magnetize is mainly how this works for me. Is that the way we're supposed to do it?
Seems right.
Oh, see, like every single jump I miss and then magnetize to the wedge.
Could you give me a hand, Dylan?
Sure.
Give me a boost.
Ambassadors, we're specifically talking about the Super Adventure Box stuff. That was the April content, April Fool's content, that is no longer available in Guild Wars. It was only there for the month of April.
And probably next year.
Yeah, then probably we'll be
Okay.
back next year
They'll
with
recycle
more
it.
levels.
Yeah, definitely.
We did a
Hopefully.
whole stream of that content, and it was tough platforming, but it was fun. I enjoyed it.
I think I sweared about as much as I did in that Monaco video we just did. But
I appreciate what we are doing more when it makes Janine swear.
Fuck yeah.
Ideally, just constantly.
yeah, just an endless stream.
Oh, speaking of Star Trek, that was the most I've ever heard Janine swear, and not in like a frustrated way, but in just like a gross, aggressive way. Was Star Trek Online. Like, she had so much just obscene joy from murdering Romulans or whatever. Like, get the fuck over here. Just like the most, I don't even like to think about it.
The space sailor.
I mean, the way you're describing it, like, I'm not gonna lie, is pretty sexy.
Listen, if you were Gorn, you would be engorned right now.
What?
That's a pun on engorged. But I don't think that flies at 5:57 a.m.
It doesn't.
Nope.
I think you just offended like 268 people.
I think our entire
Only half of them are
Gorn
Gorn.
population watching this stream right now is really offended. Check your alien species privilege, please.
There it is.
Also, fans of puns are really pissed.
Yeah, they're pretty pissed you called that a pun.
It wasn't really a pun. I admit.
God, why?
Spock's massive head just donated.
Nicely done. Oh, we're still going. We're doing it.
Are you holding out that tricorder again? Trying to make his head all big?
If you do it like once every few minutes, eventually it'll happen, right? Just
Sure.
Yep. Almost certainly.
law of probability.
I like that the healing things in this are just like just blast you in the face with
Oh,
healing.
They're just
Ew.
bug skunks.
Wait. Okay. Doesn't this race like possess people with goop?
Yeah.
So why
Lazarus
would
pit?
their goop sprayer help you?
Listen.
Would that be the worst?
It's their healing goop sprayer, not their
But
possessing.
it's the same color as their possessing goop sprayer.
No,
It
it's
doesn't
yellow
mean that it's
versus
chemically
green.
the same.
Yeah.
Oh, isn't there? I thought their other stuff was because there's those rocket-powered goop spray robots that leak
are-
goop.
Also, how do they
That's
know
murder.
that
That's
heals?
murder goop, though. That's a different. thing.
Rocket-powered goop spray robots is my favorite ska band. I don't know.
I think that's a Flaming Lips album. I'm pretty sure.
Hey, a hacking game. This will be fun. Fun break from the gameplay. Do this.
Match those
Hacking game.
waves.
Didn't you get a thing that lets you not do that anymore?
Yeah, I
Not
just
have to
skipped
do
it.
that?
Thanks for
I bring it up
reminding me.
every
Is that what the
time.
software suite is?
We don't get the experience though, and then how am I gonna? Never mind.
How do you use
How are we gonna level up in
how does
whatever
Microsoft
it is?
Office work?
It
in there?
really takes a lot for a game to make me not care about it enough that I don't want to level up. But this game has done that.
I love that. I love that they just wrote software suite is the name of that. It's not
Yeah.
like bypass or hack this or
Oh, it's a suite of software.
Just installing Excel and MS Word.
right. Exactly.
It just spreadsheets itself to death.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't use the software suite. I must have to have like it has a cooldown or something.
It uses your tricorder energy.
Oh, Jesus.
You have to
Christ.
research it first and then build it into your engine. Thank you.
Yep.
Oh no! I can't use the software suite again.
Like I said, there's a limit to how many. Hey, I got an achievement. Cleared 30 mini games.
Sweet.
Did that? Why isn't the door still open? Still, is there? Oh, I have to now unlock it. Nope, still nothing. I don't. It says to go this way. I don't. Dylan, how you feeling?
I feel great
Oh.
about Star Trek right now. I'm like really just now all I can think about is how much alcohol is in my refrigerator, which is a terrible thing. That like this game just like brought that into. You're in the water. I don't.
Yeah, I'm
think
just
that's a good idea.
exploring.
Don't.
Are you supposed to boost up that wall, or
Careful.
you can down?
There's like, if you look at the thing that Phil hacked, there's literally a blue line connecting it to this door that will not open.
Oh no!
Is
Oh,
there maybe
hey,
is
it
there
opened.
another one? Oh,
Magic.
Hey Phil, I opened the door.
there's just a 5-minute delay.
It's close.
What?
It's close.
It's
now.
close. It's close. Now we have to like scan
Okay, there
it,
we go.
Open it again. Like every time the door closes, you have to scan it. I
It's
think.
confusing whether or not you're supposed to be activating or deactivating that door. Like I don't
There you go.
necessarily
boost it?
understand.
What the fuck?
But a boost.
And Spock.
I almost wish it gave Dylan the option to just like run off, just leave
Just
you.
another. There was just another like fade to black. Whatever.
Yeah, nothing happened there.
the level transitions in this game are just excellent.
Yeah, they
They're on
seem
point.
super abrupt.
Subtle.